management and marketing better. So wherever you see Easy Salon Software written, there will be your own salon logo. This is the admin panel that I'll be showing you. We have three different accesses. One is for the user and one are for your hairdressers and beauticians. So let's log in. This is the dashboard and it includes everything that needs to be done today. These are few quick links that will give you a brief analysis of what has been done today. Starting with the first one is sales. If I click on this, it gives me a date choice option. So let's say that I want to see a weekly view. So I choose 17th. It will give me the total sales that I have made from 17th till today. So there it is, each and every detail of the service that was delivered during this week. Now there you see a percentage sign on the top of every quick link. This is an analysis of today's sales that from that of yesterday. So today, because I have not made any sale yet, it shows me a 0%. Like this. This is the appointment bar. Appointment bar basically means the total number of appointments that were booked today, total number of inquiries or walk-ins. The people who come to you, they inquire about things but don't actually buy anything. They are your inquiries, and this tab will show you the total number of inquiries you have received today. This is the client visit. Client visit means the number of services that you have delivered today, and if there has been any expense, maybe it's a petty cash expense or any miscellaneous expense that you have incurred, that will come in this tab. So let me scroll down a little. This is the appointment scheduler. So testing, Sarika, Raghav, Chandan, these are the names of your service providers, and this is their schedule for the day. Like any person has what kind of appointment at what time today appears here. This is today's client's birthday. So while you're making a bill of any of your clients, you will have a tab where you can add your clients' birthdays and anniversaries. So say your birthday is today, it will appear here. You can send them a message wishing them on their special day. So this is the inquiry follow-up. All the number of people who have visited you till date and were supposed to come in today, that appears here. What kind of service they inquired for, what's their contact number, and when they need to be contacted. That's what you get here. Even if you don't want to call them and just want to give them a maybe quick offer or something, you can select them all and send them a quick message saying, "Hi, we give you a offer," and that's all. Simply send. The name of the client and name of your salon will be automatically fetched. Scrolling further down, this is the product low in stock. Because Easy Salon Software comes accustomed with the inventory management tool, it will automatically inform you that if any of the product falls below the quantity of 5. So that is here. Next is the pending payment. Obviously, if there was a bill of 1,000 and you were only paid maybe 700, so those 600 is still the pending amount, and that will appear here. Say you have received the pending amount, you can simply press here on payment and you can add the payment that you have received. Maybe you have received the 1,000 and in what mode you have received this payment, and also on what date you have received this payment can be chosen, and you can simply accept it. So 1,000 gone. Scrolling further down, here it is the list of irregular clients. The total number of clients who have not visited you in the last 10 days will come here. If you want to get these 10 days margin changed, that is completely customizable. So moving further ahead is my next tab, that is manage. Now this tab particularly is only for the admins, that is the owner of the company. In this tab you'll be able to manage the services, the price of the services, the package that you're offering, any coupons and the people that you will be offering these coupons to, the salaries and commissions of your service providers and staff members, and the access that you'll be giving to your different staff members right in this tab. So starting with my first one is the service. Service here basically includes each and everything, each and every product that you will be selling to your clients. So maybe I want to add a new service, and that is hair highlighting. Category obviously will be hair. Now because I already have a category that is called hair, I can simply choose it from the drop down box. Next one is the duration. So assuming that highlights are going to take 2 hours, so I'll be adding 120 minutes, and this is the price that will be exclusive of taxes. So the price I'll be adding here is maybe 1500 Indian rupee. Now next here is the reward point system. Reward point basically means the monetary discount that you are willing to offer your clients who are taking hair highlights as their service today, and they will be getting a monetary discount next time that they take any service from you. So according to the software, 10 reward points is equal to 1 rupee. So giving an assumption that you want your clients to get 2% of this price as a monetary discount next time, you can choose your reward points here as 20%. So 20% of 1500, that makes it 300, and you can simply add a new service. Now what if you want to change the price of an already existing service? So all you have to do is click on this edit. So I'm taking this keratin mid length as the service. I click on edit and I get the service here on the top. I already have the prices, so maybe I was selling it for 5500 rupee earlier, but I want to reduce the price and I want to give it as 4500. Also I want to give a discount to my clients, and so reward point here will be maybe 900, and simply update. We give you a search column right here so that the next time that you want to check, you just type a few words and you will get that service in the drop down box. So this one is what we changed. The price is successfully changed, and here are the reward points. So also please know that if you're a new buyer and you have your data in an Excel format where you have the name of the products, the categories, the duration and the price, you can give that Excel sheet to us and we can get that added from the backend, and later on you can make the changes according to your requirements. The next one here we have is packages. Now say you have Christmas coming around and you want to make a special Christmas package. So I'll give it a name as Christmas pack. This is the duration that the client will have to take all the services in. So assuming that you are giving 11 services in this Christmas pack, you are giving them a liberty to take these services in the next 75 days. Package validity date, because obviously we are talking about Christmas, so it can be like 2 weeks prior to Christmas and you can start the package. And when do you want to end it? So maybe on the 1st. Now here we will be mentioning the package price, but let's just add on the services first and then see what the price of the package will be. So maybe I'll start with keratin. So keratin mid length, the price that we changed earlier. The next one, maybe I want to get smoothing, so I'm adding hair smoothing. Maybe one of 2 skin services, so I'll add a wax, so that is waxing, and maybe some threading works. So we don't have threading in the system as of now, so I will not be able to add a service that is not there in the system already, so I can simply delete this one. So the total price of all these 3 services is going to be 11,880. So that is completely up to you that how much discount you are willing to give your clients. So here maybe I want to give these services at 9,000. That makes it approximately a discount of 25%. All I have to do is create a. As soon as I scroll down, I'll be able to see the pack that I just made. So this is the Christmas pack, valid till 1st of January 2020, and the price being 9,000. Now say again, I already have a pack. Let's take demo pack. and I'm not satisfied with the pricing or the services that we are offering in it. So I want to maybe change the price. So simply I can go here, change the price from 1900 to maybe 1700. Or maybe you want to add another service here, that is maybe keratin again. So like this, you'll be able to add the service, change the price. Because of adding keratin, the price of the total package is 9150. So it completely gets to you again that what price you will be selling this package at. So maybe 8500 is the price and you want to update the package. I go to billing and I create a name of one of my clients. So maybe the name is Mehak. I choose the name because she's already my client, so her name will appear in the drop down box. Assuming that this is a new client that you are making this bill for, you can directly add her details here. If you want to add their birthdays, you can add it, and in case you don't know, you can just skip this column. So this is the point earned. This is a auto generated number that is based on the previous services that the client has already taken. So here, because I want to show you how my packages work, so I'll be writing Christmas pack right here, and you're selling it in one quantity. So 9000 was the price of the package. You can choose the service provider's name and simply scroll down. You can receive the total amount, that is 9000, and create bill. You can create a bill, send an SMS, and make a print directly. Now as soon as you've created the bill, now let's say the client is going to take one of the services that was already there in the package. So I'll write the name of the client again, I'll choose a name, and I'm going to type one of the services that is there in the pack. So that is waxing, that was already there. You can see a pop-up like this appearing, and here you can see that it says that there is a package called Christmas pack. The service name is waxing. One quantity is still there in the package. If you click on use, the price of the service will automatically become 0. Again, you can choose the name of the service provider who will be delivering this particular service. You can add a service provider in case you think that there are 2 people needed for this particular service. You can simply scroll down from here and you can create bill, send SMS, create a bill, whatever you want. I'm just creating a bill right here, and the bill has been created. Further, you can scroll down and see that this service worth rupees 0 has been delivered. Now, if the client is going to ask you that how many services from that package are still left, what happens is you go to clients, there is a search bar right here, you write the name of the client, and you go to view profile. In view profile, on scrolling, here you see a package history. Because he's asking you about the Christmas pack, you can go to view and you can see that there are 3 services in this package, one of which has been taken and 2 are still remaining. So that is how packages work. So next we have here is coupons. Coupons is like a code that you develop. Now again, because this is Christmas time that we are talking about, so maybe I can give this name as Christmas, and discount maybe can be a 50%. You can choose that whether you want to give a fixed amount of discount or a percentage discount. Here I'll be giving a percentage discount. Minimum discount amount is the minimum amount of bill that is required for you to give this particular coupon code to any of your clients. So maybe 5000 is the minimum amount that you're expecting in the bill, and the maximum discount amount, that is after 50% discount, how much amount as discount you are willing to give. So maybe 3000 is the maximum discount. This is the total number of times the client can use this coupon. So maybe 3 is the total number of times you want the client to use it, and the validity, because again this is a Christmas pack, I can make this validity till 1st and create coupon. Once you do that, you scroll down, you'll be able to see it right here. And where do you actually use it? You go to billing. In billing, you have this column which says coupon. So start typing. If I say X, it gives me that, and Because my minimum order should be of 5,000, I'm not able to use this. But if I make a bill where the billing amount is minimum of rupees 5,000, you'll be able to use this particular coupon. Next is the service providers. Service providers are your hairdressers, beauticians who are actually providing services to your clients. You can add their details right here. So these are few that we've already added, and I am going to show you how this works. So this is the name, their service commission. If there is a basic salary that you're giving to your service providers, maybe you're giving a 15,000 as their basic monthly salary, and you're committing them a 5% of commission on every service that they give, you can type in here. And in case the product sold also holds some type of commission for the service providers, that can be added here. Now what happens is, every time Chandan, the service provider, will be giving any service or selling any product, 2% and 5% commission will be automatically calculated for him. So I can simply update, and when I scroll down and I go to commissions, I can see the total number of services that the service provider has given and the total amount of commission that he has earned because of these services. During the month end, when you finally have to calculate the total amount of commission that is payable, you can simply choose the dates right here. The amount that will be payable will appear here, and you can simply give them this 1518 is the total amount of commission. You can choose the mode of payment that you're paying this in. So maybe I'm giving it through a credit card. You can add the details and you can simply generate the commission slip. That's all. So the next one I have here is staff. Staff members are the admin or operational people who usually do not have a commission. So all the details are here, their picture, their ID proofs, their salaries, their working hours, every detail is here as well. But because they are not given any commission, the commission tab is not there. Rest everything will be same. Now in the beginning, if you remember, I told you that we have 3 views for the software. One is the admin, second is the user, and third is the service provider. So you can choose if you want to give another access to your maybe manager or the receptionist. Usually they are giving the user access. And the third one, that is the service provider access, that is for your hairdressers and beauticians, for them to see that what appointments do they have for the day, the total number of products that has been assigned to them, and also the total amount of commission that they have earned till date. So you can create it right here in this tab. You can see down here we already have given a few. If in case you want to change maybe the username or password of any of these service providers, that can only be done in the admin panel through the edit section. The next one I have is taxes. In India, we know that we have like 18% tax on the GST services. So we have already added it right here, but you can make amends according to your country requirements. Next, here is the software setting. When you want to add your own logo, you can choose the logo file here. You can add your GST number, your website, your email, your phone numbers, address, and the name of your salon. That can be added right here. So next we've got here is the client management system. So let me tell you, inquiries, appointments, service slip, billing, and clients. These are your tools to understand how to add new client and how to have a look at the previous client's details. So let me start with inquiries. So we have 3 categories here. First one is inquiry. It means that somebody comes into you, they ask you about a few services and they leave. They do not actually give you any advance or money for booking a service. That is just an inquiry, a walk-in. Next one here is an appointment. Appointment means maybe you have a bridal appointment. People usually come in there and they book their services like 30 days prior to the actual date. So when you're booking an appointment, you always take some money in advance. So that is appointment. Next is the service slip. That case means that somebody comes in and they say that I want to take the service right now. That is the most usual case. So that is for you to understand that Inquiry means they've just come in to ask about things. Appointment means when they're giving you advance, and service slip means that they're giving you the full amount and they're taking the service right away. So let me start with inquiries first. If somebody comes in, you can simply ask for their contact numbers, their name, and you can add in the name of the service that they had come to inquire for. Now this says the type of inquiry. Type of inquiry is hot, cold, or warm. If you're sure that they're going to come in and they're going to take the service ultimately, that's a hot inquiry. If you think that they've just come in to ask and they'll be going to 10 other shops and not actually coming to you, so that's a cold inquiry. And warm inquiry basically is a 50-50 kind of a thing. So can I add just one here for you? So assuming that this is a random number, the name of the client again is maybe Shaina, email I don't know, address I don't know, and inquiry, she came in to ask about smoothing again. So I'll be taking smoothing, and I think that it was a hot inquiry because she is, she was very serious about coming in the evening, and she also told me that she'll be coming in the evening. So I'll simply write here that coming in the evening, so that I have a tab that she was actually going to come in. So because she says that she'll be coming today in the evening, my next follow-up date is going to be today. But maybe if she's told that I'll be coming tomorrow, you can simply choose tomorrow's date. So this is the source of lead. Source of lead is where this inquiry had come in, assuming that you were running a Facebook ad, and that's how the client came to know about you. So you can choose Facebook here. This is basically an analysis for you to understand that which marketing tool is working best for you. So I'm choosing Facebook here. This is admin. Admin is the lead representative in this case because this is the admin panel that I'm accessing. If you've given access to one of your users as well, you can simply choose the name of the user, or if the panel logged in is from the user's account, the name of lead representative will be automatically that of the user. This is the lead status. This is pending, converted, or closed. Pending means that she's still saying that I'll be coming. Maybe she's not come today. She said that I'll come tomorrow, whatever. You have hope that she's going to come. That's a pending inquiry. Converted means she's ultimately given you the money and she's taken the service. So that's a converted inquiry. Closed inquiry means that maybe you've followed her up 2 times, 3 times, and she's told you that I'm not going to come. So that's a closed inquiry. So I'm keeping this as pending and I'll simply add this inquiry. So where does this inquiry go? So because we've chosen the next follow-up date as 24th, which is today, so you can see that the client name has appeared here. And if you are going to call her in the evening and ask her that whether she's going to come today or not as a confirmation, and she says that she could not make it today, she'll be doing it tomorrow, so maybe you can simply add tomorrow, and again next follow-up date tomorrow. That's all. You've added an inquiry successfully, and also remember, you will always be able to see every response of the client. So as I told you earlier, that if there is somebody who comes in for a future appointment and is ready to pay you some money in advance, that's the case when you book an appointment. So if the client comes to you, simply you can take their number. So I'm adding a number here. So clearly this number is not there in the software, so you can directly add the contact number from here. And also you can take the name of the client. So if there is a client with the same number, it will automatically appear in the drop down box. If not, you can make a new one direct. Simply you can choose their gender, their date of birth, anniversaries, and the source of appointment can also be chosen. Now this is the date of booking, which cannot be altered because obviously I'm making the booking today, and this is the date of appointment. So say somebody comes in and says that they want an appointment 2 weeks after, so let's just assume that they need an appointment on 14th of September, and they say that they want to be ready by maybe 12, and you think that it is going to take them 2 hours to do the service. So accordingly you can book the appointment for 10 a.m. Now next come in is the service. So maybe they have come in for a wax. You can choose the service. like this. Now you can clearly see that the price has automatically come, and also the start time and the end time has automatically been fetched by the software. And why do you think that has happened? If you've missed it, you can just go to the manage tab again, and I've already told there that how you can add the timings for the schedule and the prices of the services. You can choose the name of the service provider. So if I say that I want to choose Chandan, but Chandan is unavailable, it has two reasons that he is not available. One can be that either he is absent today, or maybe it's not his working hours, or the other reason can be that he is already doing some service on 14th of September at 10 a.m. So clearly you will have to choose another service provider. Maybe I can choose Sarika here. So yes, she is available. So I can scroll down further, but in case you think that there are some services which require two different service providers, you can click on this plus sign in the green button, and you will have another tab to add the name of the service provider. So like this you can choose, but I think there is only one required in this case. So let's just move forward, and here is the advance given. If the service is for 600 rupees, maybe I have received a 250 rupee advance, 350 remaining pending, and I will create the appointment and send SMS. As soon as the appointment is booked, your client has received a text on their phone which has said that they were able to book an appointment for 14th of September with 2000 being paid for waxing. So when you scroll down, you can see the appointment right here. And now see, today is 14th of September and the client has actually turned up. So you can clearly press on create service slip. So I'll do that for you right here, and we will be redirected to another page, that is service slip. Service slip is like a draft billing panel. What happens here is that, say you have a very busy day today and people are coming in and they're asking for services, so we can simply click on create service slip right here and we'll be redirected to this page. Now what does service slip mean? It means that it is like a draft billing panel. Say it's a very busy day and you keep on getting clients at the reception, and obviously because you're taking the money from the clients after delivering them the services, it gets quite hectic to maintain the record of what services each client is going to take. So this is your solution. What happens here is that you can simply list the services and the client details right here and create a draft. You do not have to mention the amount that the client has paid. You do not have to mention anything else. Just the name of the services that the client is going to take right here, like this. N number of services can be added, and you can choose the name of the service provider here. In case there is a service that you think is not going to be charged for, you can simply click on no right here and the price of that service will automatically become zero. This is a consumption module that we provide you, where you can type in the product detail that you are going to use for the service. Say for example that you are going to use a Lakme shampoo, which maybe you are going to use as 10 ml in the case of one go. So you can add in the details here and automatically this product will be deducted from the total amount of the inventory that you have. So that's a consumption module. So let me just get rid of these extra tabs and we scroll further down and you can simply create the service slip right from here. As soon as you do that, you will have a list of services down here which are of the clients who are going to take these services. So once they have come outside, taken the services, all you have to do is click on this blue button which says create bill. You also have to note that the edit and delete option is only with the admin. The user of the software, that is your manager or receptionist, will not have any button like edit or delete. This is our way of providing you satisfaction that you are not being subjected to any malpractices. So carrying forward, I can simply press create bill and I am being directly fetched to the bill. So all the services and details that I filled in my appointment tab are already here. All I have to do is create bill and send SMS. And also, if you have some coupons as mentioned in the manage tab, or if you have any taxes to yet to be applied, you can simply choose on that, and you can choose the mode of payment right here. Like if you've got the payment in cash, or you've got it in the mobile wallet, or any other form, you can simply choose it and you can create the bill. That's all. Create bill, send SMS, anything that you want to do. I am sending an SMS as well. As soon as I create a bill, I will have a list of all the bills till date right here. So say I want to search for the bill that I have recently created. All I have to do is in the search tab, I write the details, and that's it. Here it is, and I can simply click on view, and here is my bill. Wherever you see Easy Saloon, there is obviously going to be your own logo, your contact number, your website, email, GST, and this is the invoice number, which is automatically incremented. So none of your managers or users will be able to change the invoice number. This is obviously who the contact number has been built to, the date and the name of the services. That's all. So next we have here is the product and stock tab. This is for your current stock and inventory management. Now, if you are a new user to the software, you have to understand that you have to start with the second tab, that is the product list. If I go to the product list, here you will have to tell the software that this is the list of the products that either I use in the saloon for in-house usage, or I use it for selling it to my clients. Also, the sale price that you are expecting to sell this product for. Now, let me make an entry for you. Maybe Matrix shampoo is the one that you're planning to sell. The expected sale price is 650 rupees. 1 liter is the size of the bottle, and here is a barcode. If you have a barcode scanner with you, you can integrate that barcode scanner with the system. If you don't, you can simply make manual entries. Now here is the reward points on purchase. As I told you in the services tab, that you can give reward points to your clients on every service that they take from you. Similarly, you can give them reward points on the purchases of the products that they do from you. So if 650 is my charge for the product, I can maybe take 20% again, that is 130 reward points to my clients. That will give them a 10%, that is 13 rupee discount in the next purchase that they make, and simply add this new product. Again, if you have a list of the products that you use in the salon with its sale price, volume, and the reward point that you're planning to give, you can simply give that to us in an Excel sheet format, and we can get them added from the back end once for you. Later, you can make the changes and amendments according to your requirement. The next thing that you will have to do is add stock. Now, once you have told the name of the products to the software, the next step that you will have to do is tell the quantity that you still have. So what you will have to do for it is enter the name of the vendor that you've purchased the product from. So maybe I'm doing it from Amazon, and the invoice ID is invoice 123, purchase date maybe is today, and now I added Matrix Saloon there. So Matrix shampoo is that I'm going to add. Again, 1 liter quantity is automatically fetched from there because I just added it in my product list column. Now purchase price, so I'm planning to sell it at 650, so maybe I've purchased it at 485, and I have 10 such quantities. So that is one thing. In case you have taken more than one product on the same invoice, you can add that product as well. You have the option to add unlimited number of products right here, but you have to note that only the products that are there in the product list can be added here. If the product is not in the product list, you will not be able to add those products here. You might be able to add them, but there will be no record kept of them. So let me just get rid of these tabs. So once you have assigned this product to the service provider, the record will come here, and in the current stock here, the quantity will automatically go down to 9. Now, another thing that you can do with the product apart from using them in the salon is to sell them. So I will sell the same product that I just added, Matrix shampoo. Choose it from here and I'll choose the name of the service provider who convinced the client to actually buy it, and I'll simply create the bill. So on creating this bill, I can again go to my current stock and see that the status of Matrix shampoo is 8. Obviously, you cannot remember that where you have sold the product and where you have assigned it. So we give you this feature of view history. By clicking on it, you will be able to see from where you have purchased and how much you have purchased, where you have billed. So 78 invoice number is a bill that you have given to the client and sold one of this product, and 17 invoice number is the product that has been used by Raghav, that is one of your service provider in the saloon for in-house usage. So this is a complete current stock management system that we give you to maintain your inventory. Another feature that is available in the software only for the owners, that is the admins, is the reports. We understand that you can be a multiple store owner or you may be invested in different businesses, and for you to be present in the saloon all the time is not possible. Check the status of the cash, the credit cards, the Paytms and all the type of incomes that you have made during the day just by taking this URL, entering it in your Google Chrome right in your phone, and you'll be able to see each and everything. Let me just show you one or two reports right here. First one I have is the cash balance report. So this is just the today's stats that I'll be showing you. This is the opening balance. According to the software, 74,951 rupee was the closing balance of yesterday. So that's your opening balance for the day. This is the list of transactions that we have done today. So the total amount that I've received today is 45,703. So the closing balance has to be the total of 2, that is 1,20,654. Now assuming that this cash amount was taken by your saloon owner, and you can simply add it in the expense tab where you can give in the date, the type of expense, which can be cash taken by the owner. Enter the amount, which is maybe 1,20,000. Mode of payment being cashier. Recipient name can be the name of the owner, and the description, that is cash taken to bank. And you can add this expense. Let me just choose today's date and add expense. So if I do this and I directly go back to my cash balance report for the day, my closing balance will be reduced to 654 rupees because 1,20,000 was taken by the owner. So here you can check the exact stat of which account, which mode of payment should have what amount of money. And another thing that I would like to mention in the report part is your daily reports. Daily reports is the exact stat of what is the status for the day. If you simply go to daily sales report, here you will get the total number of entries that have been made through cash. Second is your mobile wallet report, which means that how much you have received via the mobile wallet. The last part we have in the software is the expenses. So some part I've already told you during the reports that if there is some amount that you've given to the owner, that comes in right here, and if there is any miscellaneous expense or any purchase of the inventory that you're doing, you can simply add the date, type of the expense that you're making, the amount that you've spent on that expense, and what mode of payment you have used to add that particular expense, and submit. That's all. So one last report that I would like to show you here is the service provider report. If you want to keep a tab on what services, which service provider has given and the total amount of business they are incurring for you, you can simply choose the month that you are looking for. So maybe I want to have a look at 1 month report of one of my service provider called Raghav. So I enter RA, it comes in the drop down box, and I use filter. So this is the total of the services that he has given me during 1 month.